Okay, we're going to look at the Linux MX install since it's the most popular version of Linux from DistroWatch, at least today. Basically, you just install it, boot from the CD, and use the snapshot to boot. This one, like Linux Mint, makes you boot to the CD. Once the CD comes up, then it gives you the option to install right on the desktop. You can use it from the CD and play with it and try it out, realizing it's going to run slower from a CD and you have no place to save anything than it would if you ran it from a hard drive. See, it's right on the desktop. We're going to go ahead and close this. It has an icon again for the installer. The installer looks a little bit different on this one. You next through most of the things though. It says, hey, is this a normal keyboard? Sure, it's a normal keyboard. How do you want to run it? I'm going to use auto install using the entire disk. And ask again if you're sure you want to wipe everything out on the disk. It's going to go ahead and create the partitions and install the software, and I'm going to fast forward through that really quickly. You can see it takes a little while to get all that. Oh, I should go back here. During the install, it asks you some questions like, where are you? That's part of the what happens during the install. Then it asks you while it's installing what you're going to make your username and password, and it allows you to make a separate password for you than for the administrative password. If you're the only user, again, I'd use the same one, but if you use a separate administrator password, that's so other people, if you set up accounts for them, could log on and install software as well. That's it for the question, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward all the way through here, and it will not happen this fast for you. Let's see, once we get done, it says finish. It's going to automatically reboot, and just like every other time, we have to remove the CD when it gets to the point and warns us of that, and then go ahead and restart our computer, and Linux MX is done. I will tell you, of the three, I'm used to Ubuntu. I like Linux Mint a lot because it's the most like Windows. And I think most other students that have tried it have liked that version a lot too. I haven't really played with MX, so I really couldn't give a good report on whether I like MX as much as the other ones. It does seem to boot slower than Ubuntu or Linux Mint. Just from trying it out here, there's a little bit, you can see there's a little bit of lag time on the boot process. Once you get into MX Linux, you're just going to have to play with it and decide if you like it. The start button is down in the bottom left-hand corner, just like it is on the other versions and just like it is in Microsoft Windows. So many of the things are going to feel a little different, but a little the same as well. So it's something that you just kind of have to play with the different versions, see which one you like, and then use that one for the remainder of the week so you kind of get used to trying out Linux. And like I showed you before, it's over 100 versions. They're all a little bit different, but at the same time, they're all built off the same base code of Linux that was invented back in the 90s by Linus Torvalds off of a operating system from a mainframe called Unix. He took the code and created this open source operating system that we have today. And that's pretty much it for installing MX Linux. You can see they're all very easy. You just kind of have to read what it's asking you and go through. And if you're in question, you can always Google on your phone while you're doing the install if you need to, or watch the videos.